just take off my chongo real quick.
Hey, this is Roddy Reviews. This is another episode of Roddy Reviews. We're going to be reviewing the album No Novelties by the band Fa. I haven't been excited about a punk album for a long time. This came out late last year in 2019. I stumbled across them. I was actually looking for the song Pelo Suelto by Gloria Trevi, just to listen to it on Spotify, and a different version came up with them, with Fa. Then I listened to the whole album and I was stoked. I was excited. I went to a place I haven't been to in a long time, since way back in my teen years when I first started getting into punk rock. So I was really excited. And this is really a feminist group, a band of ladies that has 2 albums. Their first album is really good, a little bit more feminist, a little bit more militant about it. But it's definitely, this is the kind of stuff I want my daughter to listen to, you know, if not now, at least when she gets a little older. Very empowering for women, that kind of thing. So we're going to go through their second album. It's called No Novelties. Let's go ahead and have a listen. I really like this song. Really, it's a great opener. Starts going fast right away. Starts going hard. It's really cool. It's about a touring band. It's about what it's like to be in a band, about getting on the road, all that kind of stuff. I can relate to it on that level just because I've been in bands. We've never had huge tours, but you know, even just to travel around a little bit. The second track is I See You. Esos coros son los que me gustan un chingo. That's the stuff I really like in punk rock. Those shouts. I can imagine going to one of their shows and just being in the crowd shouting along with them like that. The next song, Ya Sé. It's an amazing song. It starts out kind of like a hyper cracked out version of My Sharona. If you guys remember that song. I like this one because it's in Spanish. Big part in Spanish. They're a Chicana band for sure. Here goes. That's my favorite line right here.
This is the generation of narcissists and self-absorption.
Next song, Let Me Down. This one is awesome. I really like the intro to it. The little phaser on the guitar. And that. Super punk rock, super complaining about the way things are nowadays. It's really, I mean, that's what punk rock has always been about, is about complaining about the way things are currently. Everyone wants to be famous, everyone wants to get high on attention. It's the age of narcissism. It's all this stuff that you're complaining about, and it's really, it's a little redundant for anybody, for any performer to say something like that, I think. And it's just, we want to be acknowledged and we want attention, but we also see how wrong that is. I'm not sure if that makes sense to anybody. And I was actually driving when I came across the song. I played Pelo Suelto by Fa. I really got into it even then. It just grabbed me about, you know, how I think this is really how it should have been recorded in the first place, way back when with Gloria Trevi. I really got into it, started kind of headbanging and singing along. Next thing you know, I get pulled over by the cops. Fortunately, they didn't cite me or anything. It was a Saturday evening. I was coming back home from my mom's house. But, you know, it's Saturday, so they're thinking maybe I'm drinking or anything like that. So they actually, you know, asked me a few questions, kind of sniffed around like they always do. Then they let me go. But just a fun little anecdote there. It's an amazing track. My favorite part is this right here.
Just take off my chongo real quick. Whoa, yeah, I'm feeling frantic. What even fantastic, it's all under
The way she sings, I really like that. Her voice to me is like Bikini Kill and Joan Jett and Selena and like a splash of Cher, and they all just made this amazing punk rock singer, this lead singer for Fea. This song is awesome because it really shows their Chicano side, their Mexican side for sure. That sounds like something my mother would say. Sounds like something any girlfriend I had would say. My wife would tell me that if I'm being a dumbass like that. No vengas con mamadas, déjate de pendejadas, all that stuff. So that makes the song. I don't think we need to listen to any more of that song.
Heard it before, did you know you go far if you just show it a little bit more? Well, never mind.
The last band really ties it up and really it makes the title make sense, called No Novelties. It's called Girl Band. I've seen a couple of their interviews and stuff where they talk about how that affects them, how they're out there wanting to play, you know, their punk rock, their rock and roll, and they have all these stupid ass questions thrown at them by interviewers asking them, and you'll hear that. You need to listen to this song to really hear that. You know, like, what's it like being in a girl band? What's it like this and that about a girl band? It just focus on them being a girl band, about how they've been told to fit a mold, be a little sexier and all that, when they're like, we just want to, you know, you don't go around telling guy bands, you know, to show more, to be sexier, which is debatable, but it's not to the extent that women are going to be treated. So they're not a novelty band, and that's what they're saying in this song. That's what they're saying with this whole album, is they are coincidentally all women. They are coincidentally feminists, but it's not the novelty. That's not the point of their band. I really like this song. I really like this album. Like I said, I haven't been excited about a punk rock album probably since maybe early 20s, but never been excited about a brand new punk rock album. I don't think there's been a punk rock album come out brand spanking new that I was excited about. Thing is, I didn't hear about it. I was just, like I said, I was exploring through Spotify. I came across the one cover song, dived into it. Their first album, I'm thinking about reviewing that. If I don't, I'll just let you know that you should listen to it. Definitely recommendable. A lot more feminist, a lot more militant with their feminism. But No Novelties, you know, that you can tell. There's always a difference, I think. First albums are always a lot more raw, a lot harder. Second one, it's like they know what they're doing in the studios, but they still got that rawness and those inspirations, esa sed de triunfar, I guess you could say, and you can definitely hear it in this album by Fea. They're from San Antonio, Texas. I've read from Rolling Stone that Iggy Pop is into them. He really likes them. So if Iggy likes a punk band, you know, they're probably going to be legit. Definitely one of my favorite bands right now. I hope they come out with more stuff. Excited to see how they grow, if they continue to play together. I'm sure they'll branch out of punk rock, because that double-edged sword, it's a fortunate and it's unfortunate. That's every punk band that you're ever going to hear. Definitely an excitement to hear some Spanish lyrics. Definitely an excitement just to feel, I think, even for me, I'm a guy, but I still feel a lot more represented. There hasn't been a whole lot of Chicano punk rock breaking, like, new stuff, and I hope they get their 15 minutes of fame for sure. So check them out. They're named Fea, Fea. Check it out. It's called No Novelties. It's on Spotify. It's fucking everywhere. Check out more videos that I've been posting. I did the review on Eminem. Been doing Canciones Mamonas. I got another one lined up for that. So check those out. Of course, you got the whole first season of Chicanos and Cars Getting Tacos on my YouTube. Follow if you haven't already followed. Share this video. Share all my videos. Get your friends to follow me. I really want to start posting more and more content. Hopefully we'll start filming more and more Chicanos and Cars Getting Tacos. Now that the world is coming to somewhat of a normality, follow, subscribe, and peace out. We'll see you next time.